All right, guys, welcome back to the show. We introduced this project last week. This is the Mad County Standard. As we go through this build, each phase, we're going to break down the material cost and the labor cost. So I think you guys will find that really interesting. I think a lot of you are in need of that information. So we're going to do that step by step on this build. So make sure you follow along. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. Before we jump into the show, which is going to be about site prep, laying out your piers and drilling them. Don't forget, we have Patreon for self-builders. We talk about different topics. You can ask me questions. You can talk to other people that are self-building. It's just a nice thing to be a part of. Also, we have design services, emails, design at Mr. Post Frame. If you're looking for a building design or post frame home design, we can help you out with that. But let's go ahead and jump into the show. All right, as far as the site goes, we had that prepared this summer, but we did quite a bit of bulldozer work here. There was a kind of a hill, and we had that all cut out and flattened out. Ended up being really nice, turned out really good. We always like to take dirt away versus adding fill in if we can do that. Just gives me peace of mind when we're doing our footings and all that. All right, we got some gravel spread out. I like to get 3 or 4 inches of rock. This is 1 inch clean, just as a base. That way, when we set our piers, you know, we already have some good amount of fill in there for drainage underneath the slab. That's very important. This ground is like hard as a rock, so it's gonna be interesting to see how it drills. But this is 2 separate boxes. So we have a house with 18-foot sidewalls, and then we have a garage with 10-foot sidewalls, and it also sets in. So we're gonna square up, lay out the house first, and then we will add the garage into that. So that's what we're working on now. Holy moly. Who wants to pick the front of the house? No takers? What do you guys think? That good?
It looks like you go back to your right. Well, I'll write about that.
It's hard to tell.
I think that looks good. Neil?
You just want the handful?
Right there's 39 feet. Dang, that is unbelievable. It's like concrete under there. That's why I like taking dirt off versus... Alright, you put an orange dot on that, guys, so we don't lose it. Alright, you want to set up... Actually, since we got this here, let's find that corner, and then you can put the batter board up there, there, or at least get them laid out, and then we'll use the laser. $36, $39, 53 feet, 15/16. Probably should write that down so I don't forget it. 53 feet, 15/16. One little tip, if you're doing this on your own, maybe you don't have plans, maybe you do, but take a piece of 1/4 inch grid paper, draw all your footings out, put all your dimensions on there, so as you're laying this out, drilling your holes, and then coming back and pouring your concrete, you have all those dimensions right on that paper for you to easily access. 53 feet. All right, Cash, right on the inside of that corner. Hold on. Yep, right on the inside of that corner there. You can put batter boards up on these, or just get them laid out, and then drive your stakes in. Okay. And then I'll finish smoothing that out quick, and then we'll set our grade. So we'll put boards on these 2 corners.
Yeah.
Do 4 string lines, square that up, and then we'll add the garage on.
Alright.
It hurts.
Yeah. I've watched people do it though. It looks really bad. I just don't know if I'll be able to hit it as good with the sledge. If I do hit it.
Keep your eye on the target. You can take baby swings and still just got a lot more power.
How far down do you want to put these?
That's good. You got to pull them out, so
It definitely ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. I don't know about the whole pulling them out thing, Paul.
we had all those cattle, and so we'd work on fence.
Yeah.
And my dad and uncle would make me hold the T-posts. And they didn't have those drivers where they held it in, so I had to hold it. And they weren't like this, like, you know, they're old school farmers. They'll wind up like this all the way over, and I'm just like, oh God. And then I'm like freaking out. If I move it, they'll miss, but they never missed. Me, I just take baby swings. Keep your eye on the target. All right. All right, let's see how far off the other corners are from that. Dang, he's within an inch. Everywhere. Like it. Right there. So that's right. Can we live with being a 16th off?
I think I'll be able to. Can you?
Yeah. Hey man, perfection is what I shoot for. And if I'm a hair off of perfection, then I've done a good job. Alright guys, so this part here that we've laid out is the house. It's a 2-story house, and then we have a garage that sits in 6 feet from each edge. So we're going to make a separate box. This will be basically our starting line. It's been squared up with the house, so that'll be our starting point, and so we'll work off all that. We've kind of roughly set our points, got our batter boards up. And so now we'll measure off this line, get that string line set, and then we'll check our angle to make sure we're square. And that's to the edge of the door. Yep. Right there. So then we got to add 10, so that's 14, 2, right?
Yeah.
14, 2. Good?
Yep.
All right, so, and then I think it's another 4 feet to the edge. So 14, 2 plus 4 is 18, 2. Good?
Yep.
Yep, because that would make it. All right, got them all marked out. We're just going to take our sonotubes around and mark circles. So imagine your post is going to sit right here. So what I do is I need my post is going to sit right there. So when I push that out, imagine my post right in the middle, and spray it. I hope this isn't a foreshadowing what we're gonna have to deal with. Hit some metal. I don't know if my augers can go through those. Man. Well, I'll start digging again and see what happens. Try to get these 3 done before lunch. Hope that's not what this whole project's gonna be like. I hope this is only...
What's that? I don't know. That's something that you can went right through. A big piece of metal, it looks like. A couple big pieces.
I'm going to try to get it down to 54. You know, 50, 54 inches. This footing's going to be real big.
Yeah. Right now.
I'll see if I can just get that stuff out. Should be pretty deep.
Yeah, you're at about 60, and 60's right there.
Yeah.
See a lot of concrete in this one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of... Yeah, that's solid. Alright guys, it's coming up on, it's 5:30. One guy was off today, Jake was gone today, Cash left at 3, Justin's gone, so I'm trying to finish up these footings so I can pour them in the morning for this build. And I had 2 holes where I hit huge rocks, pieces of metal, and it wallered these holes out bad. So that sucks because that takes a lot of extra time, but I'll show you what came out of these. Huge rocks, pieces of metal. I mean, look at that. But anyway, I got them dug. This one right here I've already fixed. As you can see, got that one fixed. So what I'm doing is that is way too big for my sonotube. So I fit one way down in there, expanded it all the way, and then wrapped another one around it I'm gonna stick it down in there, fill the outside, and then I'll stack another one on top of it. So this one's really beefed up. I'm hoping that it'll fit in there, all right? So now that's pretty tight, so I can fill around the outside of that and then put another one on top of it and screw it in. This is an end wall, so the posts, I mean, I do have windows over here that I gotta worry about, but you can live with moving those. Now that's good and solid. So we'll take another one, stick it in here like this, fit it inside that one, and then screw it in there. Hopefully. Well, that looks good about right there. There. Alright, now I can fill in around there. This is the height I want my footings. This string line makes it quick and easy to set these. I don't have to get my laser out because I set this string line batter boards with the laser. Now all I have to do is just bring these up to it, screw them in, and level them this way. So now I can fill all this in around here. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap for this first episode here. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, follow along in this project. Again, we are going to lay out the costs for materials and labor through this whole build, so I think you'll find it very interesting. We appreciate you guys watching, and we will catch you on the next video.